And we're live! Welcome back to Forged by Geeks, playing Kingdom Death Monster. Today we're doing a one-off fight, and this is going to be our second to last one-off fight before we start our next campaign. Are you implying we're going to die? But the game last week went so well!
I think this fight might be worse.
Is there an actual hunt for this, or just a fight? Oh, it's just a fight.
It's basically effectively a special showdown.
Ah, that would explain why he has the 20 HP we have listed right below me.
Hey, that doesn't have anything to do with special showdowns.
No, not entirely. But in this case it does.
It's just a dick move on the part of Boots.
No.
It's like, look at how many moods I can put in the deck.
Oh no.
And traits.
Oh no.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
So tons of moods and traits, and it's 20 HP.
It's actually a really weird fight, but...
Yeah, we've done the level 1 and it wasn't this bad.
Oh no, we've never fought a lonely tree.
I thought we did once.
No, we did not. We had a lonely tree on the board. We did not fight it.
Oh, then I lied on our Twitch post, or on our Reddit post.
Oh?
Yeah, I said we had fought a level 1 before.
No, we've never fought a level 1 before. Because we didn't realize how it was supposed to work, because we never got the lonely fruit, because we... Yeah, the one problem
Yeah, don't push
with
that manual any more forward.
Okay.
That would... So just
it's not technically.
No, the one on the...
There's something covering them.
Sure doesn't look like it to me.
Yeah, those are little masks and a thingy, so...
Yeah, no, I don't think YouTube's automatic algorithm would recognize that.
In any case, yes.
If I can't recognize it from here, no. So, in other words, we will read off the story, but unfortunately, the artwork is not exactly safe for work.
Yeah. So, how do you unlock a lonely tree? You get a lonely tree on the terrain card as part of a different thing, and then if you beat it, then you're supposed to gain the lonely fruit. One of the biggest problems with the lonely tree expansion is the fact that it is the worst edited expansion of any of them. I mean, it's really bad. But in any case, so the story, the lonely lady.
Ooh.
So if you eat the lonely fruit, which is in the Strange Resources deck, the survivor paused in the darkness, crippled by an unknown feeling of loss. Their eyes swelled with inexplicable tears. A hole opened in their heart. A warm hand slipped into the survivors. Looking up, they saw something they never expected. Although the survivor could not understand the stranger's words, they saw the truth in the stranger's eyes. They felt an identical hole in the stranger's heart. The survivor wanted nothing more than to protect her. Hand in hand, they returned to the settlement. Lying in each other's embrace, they felt the warmth of love fill their hearts and wrap around them. Together, they dreamed a perfect dream. They dreamed of the future. They dreamed of fulfillment. They dreamed of a life together. When the dream ended, the stranger awoke with a cry. The stranger's stomach was full, and she was alone. She felt something she did not want to accept, something she would forget over and over again. The hole in her heart could never be filled. There was no love for her, only hunger. The survivor that consumed the lonely fruit is dead. Survivors must depart this year for a special showdown with the lonely tree.
Hey, welcome, happy little Hero Clicks. I wonder if he streams Hero Clicks. Thank you for joining. And hi, Dung Baby.
Okay, so... Showdown, lonely tree. There once was a woman who loved a sad man with a hole in his heart. The harder she tried to fill it, the more drained she felt. When there was nothing left of her, she killed herself under an old tree and let its roots drink her blood. Soon after, the sad man disappeared from the settlement. The tree bore a tear-shaped fruit.
It should say Lonely Tree Level 3 more. It should. I got it updated. Really, really, really. And hi, Luke.
It has no blind spot.
Oh.
The tree's roots undulate and swell. Its instinct is growth. The tree's roots undulate and swell. All survivors not adjacent to another survivor gain 1 bleed token and are knocked down. Shuffle the hit location deck and place the trap on top.
That's the instinct?
Yeah.
So don't let it instinct.
Yes. The showdown setup is as we have here, with the lonely tree in the center of the field and 4 tall grass. Note, the tall grass may not be activated, so you cannot use it to make yourself not a threat.
Aww.
You never use it anyways.
Yeah.
The tree is waiting for you. Survivors go first.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry to hear that you have an hour left. Pathfinder of Death.
Yeah, we did get the Pathfinder crossover.
Oh, we did. Did
Yeah.
we get it? Did you order it?
We got everything.
Did it show up?
No.
Okay.
No. It's not crafted yet.
Well, hopefully you can join us in an hour, Luke. This will probably take us at least 2.
We'll see. It may end quickly.
But afterwards, we're going to be doing, speaking of Pathfinder, we are going to be doing Mummy's Mask. We're almost done with Scenario 4 there.
So, Impenetrable Trunk. The monster may only be critically wounded by axes.
Woohoo! I've got an axe!
I don't have axes.
I have a big axe.
Moving ground. The stone faces in this area are thickly covered with slowly moving roots, vines, and grasses. Survivors may not dash.
Aww, wait.
At the beginning, yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Does the tree move?
No.
Okay, that makes it a little better.
Oh, but it has knockback.
Oh, pain, suffering, agony.
At the beginning of the survivor's turn, you may walk away from the tree, ending the showdown. If you do, the survivors are neither victorious nor defeated. So you can just leave at any time.
But we're not going to do that.
Yeah, because we've got no consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Bear fruit. At the start of the showdown, hang all 6 nightmare fruit on the lonely tree. When a fruit is removed from the showdown board, place it back on the tree. Bear fruit. Take a fruit from the lonely tree and place it where instructed. If all 6 fruit are already on the showdown board, reshuffle the hit location and place the trap on top.
Okay, so don't let all 6 hit the floor.
Yeah.
That seems bad.
Technically, this was not included as part of the showdown setup, but it seemed appropriate to include it. The nightmare fruit miniatures are impassable terrain that occupy 1 space, and you can action to defuse them. Roll 1d10. All fruit on the board explode. All survivors adjacent to fruit suffer 6 damage and knock back 6. Return all fruit to the tree. 2 through 5. Like, this is another thing. 6 damage. 6 damage to what? 1 location? 3 locations? Like,
it's probably
6
1 location.
Individual
because we're doing extreme low latency, it doesn't allow the rewind. Sorry about that. Have you heard anything on Wave 2?
There's supposed to be another update on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yes!
But that doesn't mean it's going to be shipping.
No, but that's a good sign.
Yes. 2 through 5, this fruit explodes. Any survivors adjacent to it suffer 6 damage and knock back 6. Return the fruit to the tree. Also, inconsistency. This knockback's highlighted. The other one isn't. It's terrible, man. Literally unplayable.
I just have to say, having designed a board game, I get that stuff. But also, that's why you do really intense review on your PPC.
Seriously, dude, though, the biggest problem is just that this particular expansion, the other stuff like the secret farting arts, okay, whatever, right? I mean, that's just funny shit. But, like...
I love that.
But the nightmare, like, the lonely tree is almost, like, bizarrely unplayable. 10, delicious fruit, gain 1 survival, and return the fruit to the tree.
Here, I'll take that card to do for the rolls.
Okay.
Okay. And then we do have, I don't think we get any random terrain for this one.
No.
Okay, so all we get outside of that
is the tall grass and nothing else.
Yep, which most people are familiar with, but I'll put on screen anyways briefly. That's the +2 evasion if you're standing in it. But the problem is with the tall grass, look where it's placed.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody asked. I've got a show. I got just a very brief show and tell. This is what I've designed. We got our PPC in just the other day. So Defense Grid, the board game. And we're hoping to get it shipped out to people in about another 4 months. And pre-orders are still up on BackerKit.
Okay.
So how many spaces away from him do we start?
We start 5 instead of 6.
Okay. So should we all kind of group up?
It's complicated. There's positives and negatives to grouping up, because of course there are.
But we want to always be side by side, generally.
Maybe.
Well, instinct.
Yeah, and then there's other stuff. Oh, you do have the wisdom potion, so we put at the top card of the hit location revealed. Gnarled Trunk.
Oh, congrats, Morth.
Congrats! A survivor adjacent to the attacker may spend 1 survival to destroy the threatening root and cancel this reflex. You would place an Acanthus... we need the Acanthus terrain card.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because she spawns Acanthus. Place an acanthus plant terrain tile in the attacker's space, then place the attacker in the tall grass terrain tile furthest from them. They gain 1 bleeding token from being pulled through the ground.
That's not too bad. I mean, bleed tokens suck, but we both have a bandage on our characters for this one.
Yeah.
So that should definitely help out. Where is that?
Yeah, I really hope that they just fix the Lonely Tree 100%, because that would be really nice.
I bet they will. He's been generally good with stuff like that. Okay. I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, do we want me to... Is it safe to do the claw head, do you think, on that? Is it a
So, survivor adjacent to the attacker, so your other character could spend a survival to cancel the reflex if you would like.
Okay, so I think I'm going to do that then, since we're set up well for it.
Okay, that sounds good.
So I'm going to start by shooting out a clawhead arrow, using Chicago Bear. So it's still, that's fixed.
He's not the witch, is he?
Yes, he is.
Gnarled trunk.
What does that do? I forgot.
Presage.
Oh,
trunk.
Gnarled trunk. This is a gnarled trunk. I gained 3 insanity.
No. Well, if you don't hit, then you won't.
Oh, okay. So I need a 4+ to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! That's a hit. So he does gain, or it does gain a -1 evasion token. Oh,
right. Speed and damage.
Just 1 speed, 1 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Here you go. So the clawhead arrow hits, and now I have a total of 22 strength. By the way, what's its toughness?
17.
Okay, so I wound on anything but a 1.
And you don't crit.
Oh, you can't crit? Oh, except for the
Only
axe.
axes.
God damn it! You have to have an axe to crit. And that is a wound. So I can spend a survival on Grumpy to prevent the reaction. I will do that.
Okay.
That seems like a good idea.
And don't forget to deduct the hit point.
Oh, right, thank you. Since I'm doing that here. There we go.
The next card is Pollen-Soaked Branches Reflex. Attacker gains the Flower Funnel Survivor status card. If they already have it, the closest survivor without gains it instead.
You don't see how to access the video. What video specifically are you trying to access on Patreon? They're all just kind of listed as, if you look at the post from our Patreon, each post is basically a video in it that you can click play on.
So, this is the status that you gain as part of this reflex. When you gain this, suffer 2 brain damage. Weird funnel-shaped flowers sprout along your spine. They vaporize your blood, which is inhaled by the surrounding plants. Whenever you spend movement, gain 1 bleeding token. Your bleeding tokens cannot be removed. An adjacent survivor may spend activation to rip the flowers from your back and archive this card.
Ow, mommy, pain, suffering, ow. Yeah. No, this does. No, we don't live stream on Patreon. That's their service is not very good for live streaming. We only live stream to YouTube and Twitch, and then we post the videos exclusive to Patreon early, once it's all done. Mm-hmm. We usually get the videos up about 2 hours, give or take, 2 to 3 hours after we're done recording. Mm-hmm. They go up there, and then they stay exclusive for 3 or 7 days based on the video content.
Yeah. Okay, so who's gonna take it?
Okay.
So note that whoever does it, it's theoretically possible that we can then proceed to remove the things from them.
Okay, so ideally, we'd want to crit that card.
Yes.
Really bad. So...
Note it is a persistent injury, which means that you automatically crit if you wound using the axe.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking we should do. So my axe guy will, well, before, I'm going to actually move up my other character at the end of their turn.
That's not the right character.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to move up the other character as the end of their turn.
Okay.
I'm actually going to swap these because it makes it better for my brain, and it doesn't really matter. So my bow character moved up to just the end of her turn. Now I'm going to run up Grumpy, and I'm going to hit with the axe. Now, this is a 2-speed. With my accuracy, anything but a 1 hits.
Okay.
And with my ungodly strength from being a Reaper, anything but a 1 crits.
You did get the +3 insanity on your bow character, right?
Oh, thank you.
From
I forgot to click save. 1 hit. I can't wait for our next update that we're doing for the next stream that we're going to keep track of 1s and 10s.
Yes.
Should we keep track of 1s and 10s individually? Or should we keep track of them as a team? I'd love to know from our Patreon backers. Or not just our Patreon backers, but anybody. What do you think? Because we have a history of a lot of 1s.
Yes.
Okay, so pollen-soaked branches. Anything but a 1, and this will crit.
Yay.
That is a crit. Persistent injury, blood pollen. Whenever a survivor gains flower funnel, roll a d10. On a 6+, lonely tree suffers a wound.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome.
So don't forget to deduct the wound.
Oh, right. Sorry, not used to that habit.
I know. It's fine, because, like, yeah, it's really unusual.
Telling them separately, I think Morth has the best idea. Is the next one a persistent?
No.
But it is a critable.
It is critical.
Do you remember from looking through the deck if most spots are critable?
There's a lot of crits in this deck.
There are?
Yeah.
Should we surge now or let somebody else do that and possibly keep me available for other persistence?
So... It gets kind of interesting.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of a reorder of the overlay, and we're hoping to turn it into a website as part of the new overlay. I should really hire somebody for that, like, now.
So the reflex is to perform a basic action which attacks the target.
For a second there, I thought you were saying serpently, and I was trying to figure that out.
Okay. So it will bear fruit if we do this, but, like, I mean, this is not the worst reflex in the world, and other people have to do wounds, otherwise we're never going to kill this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so...
Hey, Tevish! Thank you for joining again.
I will, move up with Eridanus.
Okay.
And he will search to, shield himself. So can I get a
couple of shield tokens?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay, so that was block 2. And then he attacks.
Yeah, it's planned to be a running tally for the whole campaign.
With the hazmat shield. And he hits on anything but a 1.
Sweet.
That would be 3 hits.
Ooh. They like it. That's a good idea. Do the 1s and 10s over the corners of the video where we usually aren't.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Okay, I will do low branches first. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Okay, so I wound on, that's 15.
Yeah, I don't think we'll do per character. We're probably going to do per player tell. Just because it doesn't make a lot of sense per character.
Anything but a 1.
Oh, nice. And that's not a crit for you.
No, it is a wound. Please deduct another hit point.
Yay! We're down to 17.
Now, unfortunately, it does bear fruit.
And where does the fruit drop?
The unoccupied space is close to the attacker as possible.
Okay, that works.
Alright. So, now I attempt to wound the thrashing limbs. Again, anything but a 1.
Nice.
That is anything but a 1. Perform basic action, target the attacker. We forgot to roll for who has
Oh,
monster
who goes
control.
first? Or who has monster controller? I got a 10.
I got a 10 as well, so Eridanus rolls against
4.
Your character gets it.
Okay, so Grumpy is monster controller.
So, basic action. The attack gains +1 damage for each nightmare fruit on the showdown board, so it is effectively a speed 4, accuracy 5 for him.
Okay.
And damage of 4.
Whew. 2 hits.
Okay. I cancel them with that block.
Yay! I love blocks. Honestly speaking, one of the best things we did was get shield mastery.
Yes, and now
Oh god.
he bears fruit.
He does.
Again.
Ouch.
Yeah, but we don't really have much
But
of a
we
choice.
need to make sure we don't get 6 of those
I
out
did
there.
wound, so you should also deduct another.
Thank you. Sorry, I keep forgetting that.
No, it's fine. I mean, I've forgotten wounds before, so it's like... Alright, so... Unfortunately, this is gonna suck.
Because you don't have anybody next to you?
Yeah.
And you can't dash up right now?
I can't dash.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I wound.
Okay.
So place an acanthus plant in the tile, and then this has to be...
I don't have any acanthus.
Oh, sorry, yes. That would be a good point. It has to be the tall grass terrain tile furthest from them, so either of yours.
Nope, the furthest will be this one.
Okay.
Whew.
So acanthus plants aren't impassable, right?
That is correct. You can stand on acanthus.
So I do get a bleeding token.
Oof. Though I believe that character has bandages.
Yes. Note that this thing has infinite range.
Oh.
Because of course it does.
Yeah,
you know,
it can't move.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want people to just sit there and plunk with arrows all day.
Yeah.
It's an amazing concept.
Okay, that is the end of Eridanis' turn.
Okay. Top card.
Thank you. Okay, this is not the trap.
Okay.
It is a super dense location. We will perform basic action targeting the attacker if you wound it, and it can be critical.
Okay.
The bark makes a satisfying echoing noise. If you are not deaf, gain +1 strength token.
Okay. I think I'm going to surge with, what does it do with wound?
Perform basic action. So that is going to be a speed 4, accuracy 3+, damage 5 attack.
Ooh. Okay. I can take that, so I think this is, I'm going to, I don't know. We need to wound it.
Yep.
It's a risk. I'm going to attack with Chicago Bear.
Okay.
I do have bow mastery with the Cat-Up bow, and I'm a witch, and I have legendary lungs.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be exciting. I'm going...
So, Iron Bark.
Iron Bark? Yeah, I can't crit.
No. For your witch.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing Iron Bark to get
Yeah.
+10 strength and possibly insanity. So, I'm using the Cat-Up bow. So, I get +2 accuracy for aiming, but I reduce speed by 1. So that drops it to default 1, but I have 2 speeds, so that gives me a speed of 3.
Okay.
And I hit on a 5+. Oh, wait. Negative evasion. 4+.
Okay.
That would be 2 hits. I choose not to use the rerolls, but because of 2 hits with legendary lungs, I have to roll 2 more dice.
Yay!
For better or worse. 2 more hits. So 4 total. This sounds dangerous.
Yep.
Okay, so we have Iron Bark, which I will get +10 only on that.
Yeah.
We have Trap.
Okay.
That makes the rest of this life easy. Okay, so for our trap today, we have all fruit on the showdown board explodes. All survivors adjacent to a nightmare fruit suffer 6 damage and knock back 5. Return the fruit to the tree. Yay!
Actually, not that bad.
No, that worked out really well.
Okay.
All survivors adjacent to the lonely tree suffer knockback 7.
Okay.
That kind of sucks.
Yes, particularly since you can't dash.
Mm-hmm. And attacker gains flower funnel status, and we have something about that on the persistent injury.
Oh, right, yes. On a 6+, the lonely tree suffers a wound, so.
That's a wound.
Yay! So here is your flower funnel status card.
Okay, give me a second here. Trying to... What's wrong?
Attacker gains the flower funnel status card. If they already have it, they gain 3 bleeding tokens, and the lonely tree heals 3 instead.
Ow.
Okay, so don't attack it when you got the flower funnel status.
Yeah, I think we should get rid of that. I should put that on screen again. So when you gain this, suffer 2 brain damage. Not a problem for Chicago. I get these sprouts out of my spine. If I spend movement, I gain a bleed. I cannot remove my bleed. Oh.
Yeah, you can't remove bleeds until you get rid of the flower funnel.
But an adjacent survivor may spend the action to rip the flowers from your back.
Yes. Unfortunately, that is your axe dude.
Yeah, but no, he's not making it back up. He's already moved, and he can't dash.
That's a good point.
So, and he's fucked for 2 rounds to get by the tree. So he's going to surge. And, well, actually, no.
Oh, yeah, you didn't surge yet, did you?
No. Do I surge and remove them now? But he's going to take 2 turns to get up there anyways with his 4 movement. So I might as well just do it next round before he moves.
Yeah.
Rather than wasting it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is due.
This is Kingdom Death Monster in a nutshell.
Yeah.
A tree that sprouts flowers in people's spines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The funny thing is, we haven't even seen the first AI card yet.
Oh yeah, we haven't. We're about to. So you still have a character to go.
I still have a character to go.
And it's kind of awesome that those fruits exploded.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
Well, I could have gotten to the acanthus, but yeah, it would have.
No, that can't be painful at all. Either the flowers sprouting or being ripped out.
I know that I've read books like that. It's just,
You feel a little bit more attached to the characters.
kind of like the flowers.
Oh, it sounds like our painted minis will be getting mailed out early next week.
Nice.
So we should have them in time.
So
That'll
you're
be
gonna
nice.
be running to IKEA?
Yeah, I should do that. Oh, Dunk Baby. Oh, that almost deserved a, what's his name? The face guy for Twitch. I always forget his name.
Kappa.
Yes, that deserves a Kappa. That so deserves a Kappa. Somebody give him a Kappa.
Okay. Anyways. Alrighty then. So. Alright, top card is an Iron Bark.
Okay.
Alright, so. This is my Black Sword user, which means I have I roll 5 dice, but I am unshakable. So when I draw a trap, I roll 1d10 on a 6+, discard the trap, and reshuffle the deck. I am also undeathable.
You're undeathable.
I'm undeathable.
And do you have the charm to handle the trap?
That's exactly what I said right before that.
Oh.
Be unshakable when I have a 6+ discard trap. I am going to surge for free because of my sweet death and roll dice all over the fucking place.
Well, to be fair, you're rolling like all the dice.
I know. I can't hold all these dice. Anyways, so I attack with Black Sword.
As we wait.
And now we stop because we don't want to get a copyright claim. 5 cards. 1.
Yeah. Ha ha ha.
2.
Ha ha ha.
3.
Ha ha.
4.
Whoa.
5. Alright. So, I'm going to start with the ones... Oh, wait. I do have that, like...
Wait,
thing.
no trap? We didn't
no
draw
trap.
a trap on that, on him rolling? How did we not draw a trap on Death Star attacking?
Remember when we attacked close to the end with the last fight that we did, and like there was like 2 cards left, and he didn't afterwards, and he didn't draw the trap out of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I can choose to wound any location that I want.
Yep. So you roll and then
choose. It doesn't really matter actually.
Well, if you roll a crit, you can get rid of one of those.
No, I can't.
Oh, right. Never mind.
I'm using a sword. It ain't an axe.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we can only use the axes.
Okay, so, I wound a minor fruit explosion. The fruit closest to the attacker explodes. All survivors adjacent to the fruit suffer 6 damage and knockback 5. Return the fruit to the tree. No fruit.
Oh, just a fun note. We lost a fruit, so we have a little bit of a spider fruit going on in case we have to place an extra one.
Oh, Dunk Baby wants to know if you can still order the thing.
Oh, yeah, it's still up there. Everything for it is still available. It's $80 plus shipping on BackerKit. You can also, if you just search for Defense Grid, the board game, and go to our Kickstarter page, there's a nice little pre-order link near the top. And we'd love to have another pre-order.
Okay, so you also need to deduct a wound for me.
Yay!
Alright. I attempt to wound the minor fruit explosion. I do. So that is a second wound.
Yay!
So it should be down to 12.
We're getting it there.
Yep. What do I want to do? I guess I will wound the iron bark. Okay. Wounded.
Yay!
So perform basic action, target the attacker.
Okay. So what's your evasion?
My evasion is 4.
And it's a speed of 4 or 5?
It is a speed of 4.
Okay, so it hits on a 4+?
Yes. No, it hits on a 7+.
Oh, nice.
For 3 damage.
1 hit.
That takes away my beacon shield.
Nice.
Definitely. So that's done. And so it should be, yeah, okay. And then I'm going to attempt to wound the iron bark, and this is going to suck. But, oh, wait, and it needs to bear fruit. Shit.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay, you've got it.
I know.
Would suck getting surrounded by fruit.
Yeah, it would.
No, thank you, Dunk Baby.
Do I want to possibly take this? Well, as I said, we need to wound.
Yes, we do.
So I attack the iron bark. I wound.
Yep, that puts him down to 10.
Yep, so now he does a speed 4, accuracy 7 plus damage 4 attack on me.
Hopefully I roll as good as last time.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
1 hit.
So please roll the location.
I will use our new golden dice. We got these in the other day, so that's always awesome. Body.
4 damage to the body.
I should do a video just showing off all the different dice colors for people to see them.
Yes. That's interesting. Okay.
Interesting good or interesting bad?
You know what? You know what one of my pet peeves is? One of my pet peeves is that people misuse discreetly.
No.
Discreetly.
Ironically?
Not meant to be
Do they
used
misuse it ironically?
Anyways. The tree discreetly, wrong discreetly, bears fruit in an unoccupied space as close to the attacker as possible.
This is becoming a problem.
So now I attempt to wound the location.
Nope.
I actually failed. Interesting. The attacker is whipped back. They suffer knockback 7 and gain 1 bleed.
Ouch.
So
These
are impassable.
Oh, they are?
And they are not destructible, I think.
Yeah, they are impassable, not destructible.
Which means...
You just stay where you are.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I collide with the terrain.
We don't yet, technically.
I'm knocked down.
Oh, did you, have your colors swapped?
What? Oh, shit, yes.
Okay, let's swap them. Ugh.
Wow, this time it was me.
Yeah, usually that's my problem.
Yeah.
Thank you. We don't have any painted right now, but if you go up on our Patreon page, patreon.com/forgebygeeks, you can see our 4 initial survivors and the White Lion. We've got them all painted, and they should be getting here within a week or 2. We also have several armor sets and weapons that are magnetized, so we can hot swap them out on characters. So we're hoping to have all that pretty soon.
Okay, so it is now the monster's turn.
Yes, it is. Do we pass the monster controller for that?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Oh, I mean, technically, it's weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, so now, the first of the monster turns. Blood growth. A random survivor gains 1 bleeding token.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
That
so
would be
that
me.
Would be you.
Grumpy gets a bleed.
Alright, the lonely tree bears fruit adjacent to each survivor with at least 1 bleeding token.
Oh.
That's a lot of fruit.
Wait, do you have a bleed on each of yours?
Yep.
Okay, that's all of our fruits.
All of our normal fruits? Or, no, all of our fruits.
So all 6 fruits are out.
Okay. So that one's over there. Now perform basic action, and this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Because it gains 1 damage for each nightmare fruit on the showdown board.
Oh, shit.
So, closest threat.
That would be one of my 2, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yes.
Alright, so Eridonis is going to spend a survival for Frozen Star. So, reducing its accuracy by 2.
Great. Now, what's its damage output right now?
It is going to deal 9 damage.
And what's the,
4 hits, accuracy of 3+ base, and 9 damage.
Oh, with 9 damage, I can't take it on either of my characters, so I'm going to throw it at Chicago.
Okay.
Because we don't want to lose that axe.
Okay.
Okay, so Chicago's going to take him, and he has +2 evasion.
So it starts with an accuracy of 5 and then goes up to 7+ for Frozen Star.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I rolled well. 3 hits.
I don't call that rolling well.
I said unfortunately.
Oh, Jesus.
Body.
Okay, I can dodge 1. I'm going to dodge the head.
Okay.
So body I will have to do 2 rolls on.
Okay.
And needless to say, I'm knocked down.
Yeah, discreetly. I mean, I'm so surprised that copy editors don't, like...
Oh, the tree is targeting Chicago.
Yeah, the targeting for basic action is closest threat and then closest survivor.
Yeah, so we're not actually magnetizing ours either. We're using our Patreon money and YouTube revenue, which is going away in 10 days, unless we suddenly get 230 more subscribers, to get ours done professionally. 2 bodies. Here we go again. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 8.
Broken rib. It even hurts to breathe. Suffer -1 permanent speed. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleeding token. Honestly, on your bow guy, that's actually not bad.
No, that's not bad at all. I might actually just, like, keep that.
Yeah.
Dead.
Shit. Okay. You don't have Unbreakable?
Nope.
Okay.
My other character does.
Okay.
Okay, so bow guy's out. Well, I don't have to waste an action.
True.
Okay, so is it our turn?
She now bears fruit. However,
There is none.
There is none. Every time. Oh no, that's flower funnel. If all 6 fruit are already on the showdown board, reshuffle the hit location deck and place the trap on the top.
You have
I know.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Ouch. So we know the fruits are going to explode.
Yes.
So we need to get away from the fruits.
Which, yeah, unfortunately.
You can run over Acanthus.
Yeah, I'm not. I meant it in the perspective of you're the only character with reach right now.
Oh.
It isn't necessary because I can actually, like, move around to the side as you were saying.
Yeah.
And then trigger the fruit, but both of us have to go first.
Yeah, but I can't get into range to attack anyways.
Yeah.
And I don't think your character can either.
No.
No, he has not, Tevish. Not a single one. He's Mr. Squishy. He gets his arrow in, he gets maybe 1 more attack, and then he just dies.
No, it's kind of funny, because, I'm sitting here shuffling the deck even though it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Well, actually it does.
It does. It does matter. That just goes on top.
Though the funniest thing is, watch, he cancels the damn trap.
Oh.
Anyways, it's the start of Survivor's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move my 4.
Okay.
How much does your other character move?
5.
Okay, I'll just place him here.
So now...
I can't do anything else after moving, I think. Let me double check. Oh, I'm going to block.
Oh, that's a good idea. I will actually... Could you hand me 2 more things?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do is instead of blocking, I'm actually going to bandage myself.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Remove the bleed from Iridanus.
Note, I lost my bandage.
Yeah.
Chicago Bear had the bandage.
Okay. So, Death Star is going to walk around to the side of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to block for free.
Okay. Oh, using the free surge.
Yep.
But that does take your surge, so you can't spend survival too.
Yes. So that is a perfect hit. I gain a survival, except I already am at full survival, so that's 5. So...
And now you try to eliminate the trap using the charm.
Yes.
You need a 6+?
Yes.
Come on!
I don't know. I don't really care if the trap goes off really that much.
Oh, yeah, good point.
But I cancel the trap.
Okay.
So that goes into the discard. We reshuffle the deck, but nothing else happens.
Wow. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly speaking, that means that we have to worry about the fruit exploding next time, but it's already all out.
Yeah.
So that's almost better for us.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hmm?
Safe spot. This location is safe and can be critically wounded by any weapon type.
Oh!
Didn't realize that.
Interesting. So there's a couple of those possibly in there.
Alright, so, I am going to use my Black Sword ability.
Okay.
So I will roll and then determine which one I want to damage.
Black Sword's nice.
I wounded, I did not crit.
Okay.
So I will wound the,
Now, can you knock down the lonely tree? That would be kind of silly, wouldn't it?
yes. I am going to use the Minor Fruit Explosion. So the fruit closest to the attacker explodes.
Okay.
So that would be this one. Goes back on the tree. But nobody was adjacent to it. So please deduct 1.
We're down to 9.
Okay. So unfortunately, alright, I will do the safe spot next.
Okay, and hope for the crit. You need a nat 10, don't you?
Yes.
Still, that would be nice. That is not a nat 10.
No, so it is wounded.
Okay, any, oh, there's no reaction. Wow.
It's a safe spot, so. Alright. I guess I'm kind of screwed either way.
Yeah.
I will attack the low branches.
Okay, so low branches. Crit. Not that it matters.
Yeah. Another wound. It bears fruit.
Oh, that's more problematic.
Yes.
Because now you're next to it.
Yeah. And then last but not least, the iron bark. Wounded. Now it performs basic action targeting the attacker. So that is speed of 4. I moved, which I forgot to do, so I gained +1 evasion until my next act. So my evasion is effectively 5, and I frozen start at the start of this, which means 5,
7.
6, 7. So he hits me on a 10.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
but
he's getting down.
If he hits me, he's gonna
Hit you.
truck me.
He hit you. Oh.
But I shielded.
Oh, you did have a shield. Good.
Okay, now, unfortunately, it bears fruit, so the trap goes on top.
Why does it bear fruit?
Because that's the end of the basic action.
Oh, every time it finishes a basic action?
It bears fruit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bad day. And you already searched.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. I'll just go first next time.
Okay. Oh, right, and our other 2 characters have already gone.
Yeah.
Oh, we should be at 6? I'm off by 1. I like being off by 1. in this case. Thank you, Tevish. Yay! Bank error in our favor.
Yeah. So flesh pollination is on top, and alright, that is the end of our turn. Next turn. AI card. Sprouted Thorns, Mood. When this comes into play, the Lonely Tree bears fruit in an unoccupied space closest to the monster, then perform basic action. All Lonely Tree attack profiles gain after damage target suffers bleed 1.
Ah!
So he bears fruit, which he can't. Which means he puts the trap on top, so nothing happens from that.
Okay.
But now he basic actions.
Okay.
Which is going to be closest threat, which is going to be Death Star.
Yep.
So Death Star. So Eridonis is going to Frozen Star.
Okay. Death Star should surge.
Yeah, Death Star is going to surge for free to shield up.
And now, what does it hit you on?
10.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 10.
10s.
110.
Okay, so your shield handles it.
My shield handles it.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that means I can't shield for this.
Yes.
But
you only have one. Well, you can move away from the fruit.
Yes, I can. Alright, so that is that.
That's not too bad. Okay, so you're going to move away from the fruit?
Yeah, and if I do that, of course, I have to attack.
Yes.
So I am going to attack it.
Woo! You could almost kill it. That'd be nice.
So that is 1 perfect hit. I gain a survival, except I don't need to gain fucking survival because of all of this stuff.
And I believe that's 5 hits.
Yes, that is 5 hits.
Nice. And now, hopefully you get that 6+. Because if you do, we probably beat this thing. Honestly speaking, this feels like a fight we could actually do in the game.
Yeah.
This is not as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah, though you really need the go big or go home, because the toughness of 17 is going to be bad. But, like, this is one of those things where you just go all out. You need shields.
Yep.
So that is...
Yep, you get rid of it.
I got rid of the trap.
Which helps a lot, too.
Yeah.
Though the exploding fruit isn't as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah, I know. I was a little bit surprised.
Because
Like,
you can get away from it.
yeah, you want to plan carefully because of the knockback. But other than that...
it helps that it puts the trap on top.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you can get away from the fruit before you cause it to explode.
Yeah.
Which is, the fact that it lets you know that's going to be there makes it actually a lot safer.
Yeah. I think I mean, it's just, the trap's on top.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm using my sword ability to choose which location after I roll a wound. Okay. Well,
Is that enough to wound? Oh yeah, I have 37 strength. I forgot about the black sword. Freaking black sword.
Freaking wound.
That black sword's awesome.
Okay, I will...
It's from the Gorm for people who don't know what the black sword is.
I will take the low branches. It will bear fruit,
which doesn't...
put the trap on top of the deck. Do we want to do that? Like, I mean, I think we're going to bear fruit no matter what, pretty much.
So we're all away from fruit right now, so go ahead.
Okay. So the Lonely Tree bears fruit in an unoccupied space as close to the attacker as possible. I forgot I'm supposed to shuffle that.
I wouldn't shuffle yet. Because you're going to have another one do it over and over and over again.
Oh, right, yeah, duh. Okay.
So we'll shuffle after you're done.
So I did wound him.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah, we've been avoiding the trap with the charm.
Alright, now I attempt to wound the safe spot.
Cool.
Did you deduct the wound?
Oh, sorry.
I wounded the safe spot, but I did not crit it.
Okay. I deducted that one as well.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Thrashing limbs.
Nice.
I wounded. It does have a reflex, which basic actions.
And hit you on a 10?
Yeah.
But you don't have shields anymore.
Yeah.
No 10.
He does not hit me at all.
Oh, nice. God, I love our evasion.
He does bear fruit, which will put the trap on top.
Yep. And now one more.
Unfortunately, this is going to...
Oh, no problem, Morth.
Yank me across the field. Okay. So I get yanked across the field to the furthest Grass.
Oh, actually, you can do that one.
Yeah.
That'd be safer.
So I will go here. Okay. And I gain 1 bleed from being pulled through. And alright. Tall grass. Yeah. So then there was an acanthus there. Where I got pulled from.
Okay, so why don't you hit him to explode the fruit? That way we have my axe for the crits.
Okay.
Okay, so you move up. I'm going to move you to center.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Alright, so, it does mean I will gain the flower funnel, which sucks.
Yeah, but we're almost done.
I know.
Oh, I don't have flower funnel anymore. Because I'm dead.
So I will attack with the hazmat shield. I hit on anything but a 1. That is anything but a 1. So I do draw the trap. All fruit on the showdown board explodes. All survivors adjacent to a nightmare fruit miniature suffer 6 damage and knockback 5. Return the flute to the tree.
That is not a good spot to hang fruit.
No, I think on your far side.
I've already got one. Oh, I can do another one.
Alright, all survivors adjacent to Lonely Tree suffer knockback 7. Attacker gains the Flower Funnel status card.
There you go.
So, suffer 2 brain damage. So, Iridonis suffers 2 brain damage, bringing him down to 6 insanity.
Okay.
Whenever you spend movement, gain 1 bleed. Your bleeding tokens cannot be removed. An adjacent survivor may spend activation to rip the flowers from your back.
Okay, so now the entire deck shuffles up.
Yep.
And we hope at least the top 2 cards are not traps.
Oh, and somebody gained the Flower Funnel card, so I need to roll to see whether or not the thing is wounded. It is not wounded.
Oh, right, yes.
It's not 6+.
Aww, come on. But we only have 2 HP left.
Yeah.
Honestly, this thing is not as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah.
Now, do the other versions all have HP as well, or do they use AI cards?
They do AI cards.
Okay.
I mean, there's one card in there that's really bad. There's the legendary, like both of the legendary cards are in it, and one of them gets +1 speed for every nightmare fruit on the showdown board. But having that in play is the only way to get one of the special fruits.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you have to suck it up and take that.
So, so that's one of the ways you stay back and let him play AI cards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's evil.
Yeah.
That's really evil.
Okay, so it is now your character's turn.
And Grumpy runs up and tries to chop down a tree with his axe. He's got 2.
The savior fruit, because you can eat it and it turns you into a savior.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's the drifting dream fruit, I think. You choose which dream to.
You may consume and archive this and select Dream on the birth of the Savior story event and gain all associated abilities. Holy crap. Yeah.
Yes, he's a lumberjack and he's okay. Shoot.
2 hits.
Gnarled trunk and something else.
Gnarled trunk and tangled trunk, which is a first strike.
Damn it.
Is that a problem?
Well, it means that, I mean, yeah, it makes it harder because...
Oh, but if I hit, I crit. Oh, wait, no, it's not persistent.
No, it's not persistent.
Okay, so I wound on anything but a 1, and I crit on an 8, 9, or 10.
Okay.
Come on, baby! 10! Oh! Critical wound. You heroically split the tree, causing writhing vegetation to pause. Each survivor may dash right now. You're like, doing it. You're like, yep, gonna do that. That's kind of interesting, but only
so now
immediately.
He's down to 1.
Yep, and this will be the final hit, hopefully. Anything but a 1 I hit, 8, 9, or 10 to crit.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Okay. She is dead.
Sweet. That definitely did not go as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot worse.
I would say that's probably the easiest level 3 we've ever faced.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd encourage people to face it if given the opportunity.
Alright, so, with the tree dead, the survivors safely harvest its bounty.
Okay.
Some fruit bear the tortured features of past meals. For each nightmare fruit on the showdown board, not on the tree's branches, gain one random basic resource.
Okay, so you'd want to maybe try to kill it with the fruits down.
Yeah. The group gains the following rewards. Level 3, gain one porous flesh fruit strange resource.
Let's see which one that is. Oh, the ugly one. So that is, you may consume and archive this to gain Nightmare Membrane. You may spend movement and action in exchange to exchange any one of your tokens for a +1 strength.
Wow.
That includes negatives.
Nice. Yeah.
So that's nice.
Okay. If the settlement has innovated cooking when they defeat a level 3+ lonely tree, the fruit of the lonely tree is baked into a foul-smelling dish that sprouts thick black hair as it cooks. As the survivors consume it, they become nauseated and see the same hair sprout from their bodies, tangling and growing into each other's until they are indistinguishable. All victorious survivors gain the following ability. Super Hair. You may spend activation to freely exchange any tokens with adjacent survivors who have super hair.
Oh, that's kind of awesome. The tree just doesn't move. It never moves, but it has infinite range.
Yeah.
Oh, bleed.
Oh, yeah.
And age. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Holy shit.
So, yeah.
Wow. Now, for those interested, and since some people may not have seen the expansion in general or may be considering picking it up, here are all the fruits you can get. They're disturbing. Jagged marrow fruit, consume, gain nightmare spurs. Once per showdown, you may spend all your survival, at least one to lose all your +1 strength tokens, and gain that many +1 luck.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great with Quixotic.
Yes.
Lonely fruit. During the settlement phase, you may consume and archive this to Lonely Lady event, which is how you hunt this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, okay, yep.
Well, the thing is, though, you actually have the moving ground, right? At the beginning of the survivor's turn, you may walk away from the tree, ending the showdown. Like, at any time, you can just say, I'm done, I'm gone.
But I do kind of agree with Morth. It'd be kind of cool if it became an end at level 3. Or if there was a... Actually, that'd be cool for a legendary version.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could make a legendary version of the mob where it can actually move around.
I think it's kind of terrifying that the thing just, like, doesn't move at all. It just doesn't even chase you. It just always...
So, blistering plasma fruit, you may consume nightmare blood. Whenever you gain a bleeding token, add 1 armored all hit locations.
Like, can you imagine that with Way of the Rust?
Oh my god.
It's like, I'm your tank, and no, really, I can tank anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens when the revised version comes out, if they actually, like, fix the typos. 'Cause
I bet they will.
They have to fix this.
Well, also, this feels like one where they have a lot of opportunity to just generally revise stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think we're done with Kingdom Death for the day. Next week, we're still deciding what we're going to play. If you have any ideas, please comment on this video or on our Patreon about what you'd like to see us fight for our final one-off showdown fight. Most of the talk's been around doing a legendary. So we're thinking maybe the legendary White Lion, or maybe like a legendary Phoenix or something like that.
Yeah.
Aside from that, we're going to be hopping right into Pathfinder Adventure card game. That'll take us about 5 to 10 minutes to set up. Yeah, we were supposed to do Gloomhaven yesterday, but Peter had a daddy-daughter dance.
Yeah.
So that, unfortunately, he didn't get here until too late to realistically play. So we may do Gloomhaven next week or the week after. Gloomhaven's the real boss. Oh, Legendary Phoenix seems unique. That may be interesting to check out then.
Okay.
But other than that, we're going to be hopping into Mummy's Mask Pathfinder Adventure card game. And as always, thank you to our patrons on Patreon. and we will be set up in a minute.